What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So look, I'm not really well versed in the political realm like that. I don't have a lot of knowledge on politics, so I'm not going to get on YouTube and act like I do. But I am privy to the fact, because yesterday it happened while I was going live yesterday on YouTube, right? I was on YouTube and everybody started talking about Donald Trump got shot during a rally in Pennsylvania. So I looked it up, and as soon as I saw this, all I could think is, man, listen, the man has survived an assassination attempt. Like, at this point, that might win him the election. I'm serious. The way, like, if you ever, the way people in their mind, like, work things over, like, the way, like, he was almost a martyr for certain communities, certain groups of people. And certain people in their mind, they look at it like, oh my God, he's so profound. He's saying so much truth that people want to assassinate him. They want to kill him. That means he got to be the chosen one. Like, some people look at it like that. Seriously. Some people look like, man, when they want to assassinate you for your message, you got to be the truth. The whole truth. It's some people, I'm not saying he is, I'm not saying he isn't. I'm not versed in politics like that, right? But it's people who going to look at that and say, man, look, he got to be the chosen one. That stuff like that right there might get more people on his side and win the election for him. Seriously. Like, some stuff we see on Scandal. There's some stuff people seen on Scandal, one of them shows, you know, one of these TV shows that everybody watch, these super dramatic TV shows. It's something like that. And then somebody else was killed in the assassination attempt. Somebody else was. So, man, like that's, and then, you know, when you hear it, you hear somebody else, the person that had their life taken was trying to protect his family. He dove on top of his family. That increases, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Empathy for for Donald Trump and the family. And then again, it leads to more like people looking at him like, oh my God, he was almost a martyr. And it might have, I promise you, it might have won him the election to some people. Again, I don't know about politics, so don't come in here killing me. I don't know. Y'all just tell me. You know, y'all can inform me and enlighten me on a lot of this stuff and what's going on for real. I'm not well versed in politics, but I can see people swinging that. You know what I mean? Like, look at the way and I'm not comparing Donald Trump to any of these black leaders ever in our lifetime, ever, by any stretch of the imagination. He's not nowhere near close to these individuals, right? But black folks, we always looked at our chosen people as the people who were assassinated, right? Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King. We look at those individuals like, man, yo, like, they had their lives taken from them. And it had to be for a reason, because they were speaking some truth to power. They were speaking some real profound things, and people didn't want it to spread. There are followers, supporters of Donald Trump who believes that he's talking truth to power, right? It's some people that maybe was on the fence, right? And they support some things he says, some things they don't support. But you got some people who might look at this and say, well, they trying to assassinate him. He got to be telling the truth. He got to be speaking the gospel. It's gonna be people who look at it like that. You know what I mean? And hell, it might drive up supporters for him. It might get him more votes. Seriously, man. I got people looking at it. I see people making jokes about it. Nah, people calling them Tupac, and people calling them 50 Cent and all that for surviving the gunshot wound and all of that. And yeah, man, it's crazy, but I can see it happening. The way, because again, the way we looked at our chosen people, black folks, how we look at them, our people, it's certain people that look at him like he one of the chosen people for them. And now they definitely would believe it because the assassination attempt was made. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's quite crazy. I never thought in my time, though, we would ever see a president get shot. Like, I'm like, damn, like, what type of security they got going on? What type of security measures they taking? Because I never thought I would see it in my lifetime, right? You know, John F. Kennedy, JFK, I wasn't alive at all, even thought about when that happened. But now, like I said, with the type of, like, snipers and well, Donald Trump's a former president, not the president currently, but you know what I mean, right? I never thought we would see that ever in life. Like, I'm like, damn, I'm thinking he got the most trained, because you be having Secret Service with you for 10 years, I believe, after you've already did your presidential term, completed your term. You still have Secret Service for like 10 years, 10, 15 years. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. So I'm like, damn, what type of security? Like, what? This is like an episode of Power where the security, where the you know, what's the word I'm looking for? The task force or whatever. They just all lackadaisical. They just all whatever, and they getting picked off one by Tariq and Braden. This is what it looked like. You know what I mean? But I when I was on the live and I heard about this, I was like, you lying. I thought somebody was on there playing. At first, you know, I ain't gonna. They like, man, you seen what happened with Donald Trump, and I ain't want to be like, you know, I'm not gonna lie on live. I didn't want to admit that I didn't know what they was talking about, because you know, sometimes it one of them situations where I'm like, damn, was I not watching the news and I ain't see this? Because my grandma used to always say, when I didn't know information and she felt like everybody should know, my grandma would say, don't tell nobody you don't know that, right? So it was one of them situations where I'm on live, I ain't want to tell nobody I ain't know. But then when they said he got shot, I'm like, oh nah, I definitely ain't gonna, I ain't know that. Like, I ain't gonna act like I did, because that's crazy. I thought it was something that happened like a day or two ago, and I didn't pay attention to it. It happened right when I was going live on YouTube, man. And yeah, it shocked me. I ain't gonna lie, but again, that might win him the election. I'm not gonna lie. Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.